Chris Cyphers on the track.
Do better, nigga, you don't know the talk. Do better, nigga, you don't know the game. Yeah, I got moves like Michael. Watch how I'm coming down the middle lane. Let me show you how a nigga run shop. Let me show you how a nigga run game. Let me show you how a nigga run shop. Let me show you how a nigga run game. Do better, nigga, you don't know the talk. Do better, nigga, you don't know the game. Yeah, I got moves like Michael. Watch how I'm coming down the middle lane. Let me show you how a nigga run shop. Let me show you how a nigga run game. Let me show you how a nigga run shop. Let me show you how a nigga run game. Do better, nigga, that's a one way. Plug walk all down the runway. All talk when you gotta talk gunplay. Split your wig like Banana Sunday. Fuck the struggle like this. I'ma hustle like Nip. Victory lap till I dip. Get off the sack of my dick. Chris on the track and that's lit. We innovating, they copy that quick. They infiltrate and say it happened like this. Well, I'ma say a little something like this. Fuck you while I hold my dick. Oh, the swag you can't copy. That melanin in my body. Your whole career is my hobby. Homeboy and fresh is the lobby. I ride around like a blessing. Not stuck with Usher confessions. I know that's self with no question. Wax on my blunt, call it dressing. Force pressure, make diamonds. Over everything, you still climbing. No ownership, no comment. You running fast and I'm jogging. I'm not a coloring bar. Why do you work for the art? You say it's all for the kids. Well, who got control of your blood? Why you don't know you're on top? Why you don't know that you're great? We will sit before the state. We will sit before the apes. Do better, nigga, you don't know the talk. Do better, nigga, you don't know the game. Yeah, I got moves like Michael. Watch how I'm coming down the middle lane. Let me show you how a nigga run shop. Let me show you how a nigga run game. Let me show you how a nigga run shop. Let me show you how a nigga run game. Do better, nigga, you don't know the talk. Do better, nigga, you don't know the game. Yeah, I got moves like Michael. Watch how I'm coming down the middle lane. Let me show you how a nigga run shop. Let me show you how a nigga run game. Let me show you how a nigga run shop. Let me show you how a nigga run game. Do better, that's my code. Stick to my tribe, I know. Only place to rise, I go. Bitch, I shine, I glow. Never been the type to buy a hoe, but if I want, I could buy a hoe. She know I'm king off of my approach, and you're the nigga always flying coach. Yeah, no fuss given to a nigga though. Yeah, no, I gotta roll in my own lane. Yeah, your boy still fly to the Benzo. Yeah, you know I stay rolling up in though. Nah, no chill. Call me the pilot that had no wheels. Sky in the proud when the fly bro kill. Competition tried, the sky's no real. Nah, all you gotta do is be yourself. All the mother niggas ain't no help. And when you start to do the fucking work, everything will come in like a belt. Mac and cheese in the pack, okay. Gotta stay clean like that, Olay. You don't believe, well, nigga, go pray. I'm on a different level, my nigga, don't wait. My nigga, don't wait. No, my nigga, don't wait. Real eyes, real lies, real lies. Bitch, kill me now, I still rise.
Chris Cyphers on the track.
Peace and love, family. Peace and love, family. What's going on this Flyday? Y'all know how we do. We are back on the Smokers Lounge. I am your host, Chris Cyphers. And thank you for tuning in, family. Kirk, did you debate somebody? Let me just start off by that. Like, the fuck? Let me find out. You got This I Am in the building already. What's going on, brother? Kirk's in the building. What's going on, family? How you doing? And we got Bro Cook in the building as well. What's going on, brother? Link's already in the chat. But if you need it, let me know. What up? Yeah, right, right. I feel you. This. Life be hitting you, boy. It's close to not coming live because I was about to go check another fucking car out that would have been took me long enough. So by the time I would have came back, it probably would have been around this time, and I would have probably been tired by then. So I'm gonna save it for another day. What's going on, this I am?
Chilling. Get my coffee ready.
That's
Things will
what's
be loaded. Yeah, Ghost is fire. Oh my goodness.
up. Nice.
As soon as I got to work, they're like, yo, you can clock in early. The general manager's coming in. I was like, all right. Then they noticed how high I was and they're like, just work in the back. It
Right, right, right.
was nice.
Nice. That's what's up, Kirk. I see you. I still want to see the video. I want to see how you represent it. I want to see how the digress arbitrary gang, you know what I'm saying, was doing during the debate.
It was short and to the point. But it was good. I think it was only like a half-hour stream.
Did you see the debate?
Yeah. It
How was
started
it?
when I was walking home. Like as soon as I walked out the front of the store, it clicked on. So I clicked in and watched. And then by the time I got home and took off my shoes, that was the end. But it was good.
Nice.
Like they covered all their points and they both walked away on good terms. So that's a successful debate in my book.
So was it bad terms?
No.
Oh,
Sometimes people would be like, well, man, you can believe that shit, but I ain't never, gotta take feelings to it.
right,
But
right.
gentlemen. That's the Superman. That's pretty good. Oh, there's my baby.
So the guy that's Nikki is live. Shout out to Nikki. Nigga see is live over there with Satara. Yeah, they rocking. I ain't know anybody live shit. If I would have known that, I probably would have been over there for a little bit. Probably would have had to bed. Nigga, I'm tired as hell. These fucking Cali heat's killing my ass.
Hell yeah. It was ridiculous. It wasn't as bad today, but still. This morning. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, this shit sucks.
And it got like to the super hot part, right? I was like, it was kind of nice for a minute. I was like, all right, I'll go ahead and finish up my yard work before I go and take a shower and go to work. As soon as I made that call, hot.
Right. Damn. You know?
smoking money?
Huh?
You smoking the money?
Something like that. You know?
I used to get everybody to burn money when we would be tripping together. Like, come on, man, it's just funny paper. Look at this shit. Look at the designs. Watch the colors when it burns. And I'd light up a dollar bill.
Mm-hmm. I used to do that.
I make everybody else pitch in a dollar too. Like, come on, burn that shit.
Right.
And I'll buy everybody drinks for the rest of the night because I made them burn their money.
Right. Cook, yep, you missed it. Kirk passed out last night. We had 3 people knocked out on the panel last night.
3.
Oh yeah, there was 3.
Raphael went to sleep.
Yep. He was out. Mickey was out. And Kirk was out. We had 3 KOs. Snoring them Z's. Looking ass. And it was dope though. It was a cool build. You know. Can't really complain. Nice.
Yeah, Don's the banana.
Stinking. I need to get a dab bowl.
Ghost is even clearer. The rig's good, but the nectar collector hits way hard too.
Mm. He choking like a bitch. Look at that. When I get my dab thing, I'm gonna go hit for hit with you.
Bet. I like to see it.
All right. I'm gonna try. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna try. I like to put myself up to the test with the champs, you know.
Exactly, because even if you don't win, you're still like, man, I held out for like 20 rounds. People are like, 20, what? You're like, yeah, dude, that's back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
All right.
People quit after like 4 or 5. They're like, no, I'm good, I'm good. And I'll look over and they're just asleep in my chair. Just like,
Oh hell no.
it's like everybody on the couch stays awake, but everybody that's sitting in that chair over there passes the fuck out. So everybody on the couch just be sitting there like, look at that. Mimi's time.
Throw a water balloon at their ass. Won't go to sleep.
We let Max get him. Like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, this ain't a hotel. What are you doing? And they'll be like, what? I'll be like, wake up, man. You're not here to sleep. This is where I sleep. It's funny. The shit he picks up from me. It's so funny.
Right.
Oh,
He be dead ass serious too. Playing no games.
oh yeah, he takes it serious. I tell him, you're the man when I'm gone. You're little me. That means you're the man of the house. You're responsible. Shit goes down. I'm blaming you. So he takes that shit to heart and runs with it.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Facts.
Going on, Cook. We haven't seen him in a few days.
Say what?
He said, Cook. We hadn't seen Cook in a few days.
Yeah.
Been missing in action too.
Yep.
What happened on Drop, man? Y'all started talking some science shit and the whole stream cut.
Um, well, drop. I don't know. I guess guy body came in there and dropped the jewel, and you know, that was the exit.
That's how it seemed.
Dry was like, up, ain't nothing coming on after that. Like he dropped the jewel. He literally just answered my question. So it was a wrap after that. And I was like, oh, I guess there you go. Murder she fucking
Looks
wrote.
like the StreamYard cut it the way it ended quick in this end.
That was all drop.
I was gonna tell him just read the PDFs.
Mhm.
It shows all the mask oxygenation stuff.
Damn. So much to get this motherfucking paper clean. You still got some shit.
Arbitrary blunt.
Man, they got goddamn right. Goddamn blunts. You still need to hurry up and get another shipment in so I can get my berry Dutchess. Oh shit, what's going on, bro? Cook.
There he is.
Yo, what's good, bro?
What up, man?
Chilling, chilling.
Yeah. I see D Sion said that Kurt Washington had a debate with a tranny. What the fuck?
No, they're debating Michelle Obama's status, whether it's a
Oh,
man or a woman.
whether or not she a woman or a man because of that picture where she looked like she was grabbing her nuts or something.
Oh, there's more than one picture. There's video with a sausage swinging.
Oh shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's either a
Dang.
stand-in or it's a
Oh,
female. Like it just ain't too many things that look like a ding dong swinging around in some sweatpants. Man.
oh shit. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you've been to the gym. Once you've seen that action, like you ain't even trying to see it, but once you've
The
seen it, it's recognizable.
God damn.
Looks like a
I
duck.
don't
That's
know.
like a duck.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Cause you know, a lot of times them people be saying like they say Jada Pinkett was a man. They say what's the other lady with the short hair?
ScarJo.
Queen,
Uh,
Queen Latifah.
no, the other one. Damn, she
Leslie
played in
Jones.
a lot of movies.
Mia
I
Long.
can't think of.
Stacey Dash.
Halle Berry.
Holly Berry was one, but this ain't the lady I'm talking about. This
Mm-hmm.
lady played dang, I
Nell
think
Carter.
I'm gonna look her up. Um, they said she was the dude. Let me see if I can look her up real quick. She played in what movie I'm thinking about that she played in? Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about what was that movie Denzel Washington played in? Malcolm X. She was his wife. You know what I'm
Oh,
talking
damn.
about? Uh,
I think I know what you're talking about.
that lady right there. I'm trying to pull. I'm getting ready to pull her up right now. Uh,
Angela Bassett.
yeah, Angela Bassett. That's her name. They said that Angela Bassett was a man, dude. Like, I don't
Uh-uh.
know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Cause you know when you look at, she played in that movie where she was betraying Tina Turner.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking at. I'm trying to think of the guy name. He a conspirator. Uh, he got an accent, a real strong Jamaican accent. But anyway, he had her on there, and he was breaking it down, and I'm looking at the pictures. I'm like, God damn. I guess maybe I don't want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Because when I look at certain actresses, I should say, I'm thinking, yeah, that's my girl. And then if I ever found out they was a man,
Mhm.
then I'm thinking to myself, damn, I was fucked up. Like,
Especially if they're naked in the
Shit, you
movie
didn't know.
and you're all into it, like, yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like certain actresses you see, you thinking they hot, you thinking, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's my girl. And then
Mm.
you see somebody on the video saying that's a man, and you thinking to yourself, God damn, like how I get fooled, how I get tricked. Because I know I
Mm.
see it all the time, man. Every time I go out somewhere, whether I go to
You didn't have
Walmart,
HGTV back then.
yeah, or even if I
Yeah.
just go to the store, I'm looking at somebody and I'm like, okay, that's a woman. And my daughter be looking at me, they be nudging me like, nah, dad, that's a man, that's a dude. And I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like they be able to pick this shit up way faster than me. I'm thinking, yeah, that's a lady. Nah, dad, that's not a girl. That's a dude. I'm like, oh shit. And the dudes too. They be like, hey, what's up, bro? Daddy, no, that's not a that's a girl. So it's hard to tell now.
Mm-hmm. Right about that.
You seen
Yeah,
that
it'd be
Lego
Ain't no,
hard to
movie, right?
tell.
ain't no telling what you might run into nowadays.
Yeah, it's like you got to do a gender check, but how you gonna do that?
Like Crocodile Dundee.
That's not an
I
off.
don't go to I don't go to anything that look like that.
That's not an off. This is
you
an off.
you you
I'm
gotta
glad that's
be
the
like
place I'm at.
straight.
Like I'm not in a place where that could even occur 9 times out of 10. That's the first way. Is that the clientele? Cool. I'm going over to that joint. Not my cup of tea.
All right. It's
That
crazy
and like
though.
usually the balls give it away.
Yeah, it's crazy now, bro. Like,
Shoulders be giving it away for me. I'm like, sorry. That's
Big
not a
ass neck.
female shoulder. And even if they still got them Rebecca Lobo shoulders, I ain't fuck that. Big Lisa Leslie shoulder. No, I'm cool.
that shit be wild, man. I don't know. Even people that you think you know for a long time, like one of my neighbors, I thought that there was a lady for a long time, but it's a dude. It was a dude. I mean, for years, like almost 10 years, I used to see. I mean, I thought it was a lady because I would see them walking the dogs and stuff with like little shorts and shit, and I'm sitting in like the den, and I can look out the window. I see them walking the dog. They wave, I wave back, and then my wife was like, he. I'm like, what you mean he? That's a late. No, that's not a girl.
Look at that back pocket. What's in there?
Oh my God damn.
It's not sausage.
Got him.
Nothing but sausage.
That's a tuck, baby. That's a tuck.
A sausage.
Mhm.
Huckleberry Finn.
It is like there is no split in the middle of that camel toe. That is a straight lump.
Camel smoking a Philly.
A sausage. The sausage always make me laugh when I hear sausage shit.
Baby, your kid is
Damn.
sucking on a Slim Jim? What's going on?
Wow.
He said, "Wow."
Damn, bro. A sausage. I don't
Man,
know, but I always wondered, like, men. Well, I just say me. When you look at two women getting it on, you like, yeah, let me join in. You don't really be thinking about, okay, they gay. I mean, I know I never thought about that when I was young. I never thought about, two women being together like they gay and they did it. I never thought about that. I'm looking at two fine ass women. I'm like, I want to get in. So they eat each other, then they eat me. But now it's on some real weird shit. When you look around now, I don't know, bro. Like you can't. I don't know. This shit is weird now. Shit's all fucked up now, bro. I be wondering to
yeah.
myself, especially with dudes. Now, when you think about a woman, right? This is one man's opinion. You think about a woman. You think about soft, smooth skin, big titties, or even if the titties ain't big, just nice, whatever you like. Nice firm ass, and it's all good, wet, and all hot. But when you think about, I think about why would a man want another man? Like to me, that makes no sense. Cause I think about me, I'm ashy, nasty, dirty. You know, Sometimes I don't brush my teeth every day. Shit like that. I might wear the same
Shit.
socks for 3 days.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just sometimes we do some dirty shit. You
Oh,
know,
God, you heard of that one?
yeah, like I might not change. Like when I'm working, especially when I'm off. Like when I'm off for a few days. Like if I'm off for like 3 days or a week or so, I might fish every day. So I put on the same boots and the same socks. I go out and I go fishing for about 5 hours. I take my shoes and socks off. I put my socks right by my boots. And then I get up the next day, I put on the same socks and the same boots. Now
ew.
to me it's cool. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I don't so what? If I get a fungus, I won't give a fuck. Like I just tell
Mhm.
my wife I got a foot fungus or something. She'll be like, "Oh, you nasty," that. But I'm saying my wife would never do that. She would never put on the same. She changed shit throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Like my wife might change her outfit 2 or 3 times in a day. I'm like, damn, babe, you working at home? Can't nobody see you. She's like, yeah, but I got what the fuck? What? You got to put on all this bullshit when you spray yourself down and you sitting in front of the computer like can't nobody see you. But she don't want to hear that shit. Me, if I worked in front of the computer and can't nobody see me, oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, dudes on the regular, we could be a little bit more nasty. Women on the regular, they carry themselves a certain way. Like they gotta go get their nails done, hair done, shit like that. Before they come over to your crib, they gotta look nice or whatever. Men sometimes we don't give a fuck. We'll leave work, even though we work at a sewage company, we leave work and come straight to the chick house and be like, yeah, babe, what's up? I just got off work. I smell like a man. No, you smell like a dumpster, but you don't give a fuck because you're like, okay, I'm a dude. So I don't know. Maybe I just never understood the man on man type thing. I always understood the woman on woman, but I never understood the man on man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I don't know. I'm very particular on hygiene, so I don't like any parts of my body to smell or anything. I just like staying clean and fresh. Some shit. To be honest, sometimes I change my clothes about 2 or 3 times in a day. But that's because it be hot out this bitch, and you sometimes you might just want to go and take a cold shower.
You feel icky if you get too dusty out here.
Mm-hmm.
Like your skin don't breathe right. You can feel that shit. You got to rinse off.
Hell yeah, shit feel nasty as fuck.
That's every day. I'll take a full shower and a rinse. And if it's a day off, I'll take a nice hot bath and then turn the shower on while I'm in there. So it's like it's raining hot water on me. Just living the dream.
Cause I mean, but no, I see what he's saying. Cause fuck around and I don't do nothing but sit in the motherfucking house all day. I might not shower. I ain't do shit all day. Why the fuck should I? The fuck?
Just to do it. Something to
I'm
do.
clean. My home clean. Everything clean. Shit. Fuck that. Ain't do nothing. I'm cool. I'll wake up tomorrow and take a shower in the morning. But that is worse. That's like the worst. I'll be like, I gotta brush my teeth every day. Like no matter what. Like I wake up and as soon as I hit the bathroom, fuck. Look at my toothbrush, brush my teeth.
Yeah, that tea, like that's almost like ritual. You know what I'm saying? Like when I get up, I don't give a damn where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I get up and use the bathroom. If I go to that bathroom when I get up in the morning, I'm brushing my teeth and washing my face with something. Like it's gonna be something in that bathroom I'm gonna wash my face with. I don't give a fuck if it's a paper towel or whatever. I'm gonna wash my face, get that little shit, you know, the little right there, the corner of your eye. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get that shit off. I gotta have the mouth right because it just don't feel right. I don't feel right talking to nobody that early in the morning. Your mouth feel funny. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, I'm just saying, like me as men,
Yeah.
sometimes we do shit. You know, like we work out. We go outside, right? Like I've been doing work around the crib, um, cutting down trees and doing all that type of shit. Get up there and change the gutters, and, you know. And my wife, she on the bottom. You know, she like, okay, she'll pull the stuff over there to the side, or you know, she ain't chopping up shit. She ain't finna use no chainsaw. She ain't finna do none of that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, you know, when you think about what a man does and what a woman does, you know, the man is kind of like more physical, whereas the woman is kind of like more passive. You know, like, well, I ain't doing none of that lifting and all. That's your job. You do that fuck shit. I'm gonna sit over here and watch to make sure you don't fall off the ladder, or make sure you know you don't cut your all five of your fingers off with the cut your whole fucking hand off with the chainsaw. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out there with that chainsaw with them shorts. What's wrong with you? You know, shit like that. I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm just babbling. But it
Man,
just seems like men, you know, we do different shit than they do.
well, you got out there in Atlanta, you know how Atlanta is, but it's like, like they see shit as like they see a regular relationship as well. Like they got roles and shit. They play as well. So like, that's how you got like a lot of the femme dudes. They're more like the bottoms, the females of the relationship.
The catcher.
Yeah, basically, yeah, the catcher.
I don't even remember what movie that was, but he's like, no, he's the
doing,
catcher. I'm the catcher.
they ain't throwing, they ain't throwing, they ain't pitching shit. Like,
I'm playing
not
volleyball.
motherfucking thing.
I'm not even at that
The
game.
only thing they pitch is motherfucking attitude. They'll pitch attitude straight at your ass. Other than that,
Yes, sir.
it's like, but I mean, it's a weird little. I don't know if to call it a dynamic or whatnot, but it's I don't know. It's
What is a dynamic? It's a structured concept with an agenda behind it that they're motivated to push. And that's the only way of
I don't
perpetrating.
care what it
But you know, it's weird though. It's weird because I'm hearing what both of y'all are saying, right? I'm hearing what DCIM is saying. He's saying that
Mm.
it's a dynamic that they willing to push. I can't. I want to disagree with that, but I can't because
Right.
I want to say,
Right.
nah, bro, that's bullshit. But then I have to consider the fact that I live in the house, right, with 4 women. So
Mm-hmm.
if I tell DCM, no, that's bullshit, it's not a dynamic. They ain't pushing no agenda. I'll be lying because when I look at how they act, I'm like, what the are y'all? Is this a script? Like, what the fuck is going on here? How did I didn't raise y'all like that? Like that's not. But you feel what I'm saying? Like, I kind of feel like me and my wife raised them a certain type of way, right? And we was on the same page when we did a lot of the shit that we did. But then I kind of feel like the whole time my wife had a script, like she had her agenda, and she didn't tell me about it. Like she had her own little secret shit going on, and she was like, "Uh-huh. When the time come, they gonna come over here, and we gonna attack your ass." I mean, I
Yep.
kind of feel like that because in the end, I'm like, "Well, hold up, I didn't tell you that." Well, mommy said this. Well, did the fuck? She didn't say that when we talked about it. It's almost like this shit is scripted. I don't know. This shit be weird sometimes, bro. They stick together,
Right.
and then they
Shout out to
all
K
link up.
K Smith in
They all link up at the
the building.
same time, bro.
It is. It's like a
Like,
hive mind, and they all give you that look, and they're like, "Daddy," with disapproval, like you're supposed to know better, fool. And you're like, "What the hell did I do?"
damn, what the
It's
fuck are
women in
you?
Well,
general, dude. They do that at work. Like all three of the managers will all tell a joke that's a little bit too risque, and they'll all just look at me at the same time, the same way, like, I'll be like, what?
um, y'all have to understand that they have something that's called a menstrual cycle.
Oh,
And
wow.
when females are around each other for a certain amount of time, or if they live together, they'll start having a cycle around the same time.
What's the
I
proximity
know this
on it?
because
Bro,
I
I
know
see
this because
that
I
every month, bro. I see that shit every
exactly.
month. It just
Super
depends
hard.
on who go first. Like
Yup.
if my wife go first, that and that's what it's a battle of. It's like it's a battle of who go first. Like if my wife go first, then I'm fucked because it's only a
Right.
matter. It's only a few more days before that one gonna go, and then that one gonna go. I'm
Yup.
like, God damn,
Yup.
man, I'm fucked up. Yeah, they
Yup.
be tripping with that shit. I don't even know, like, what the fuck is what can you do?
It's the same thing like when guys like when we get around each other, we see our testosterone levels start to sink. So it's like when you see like a group of 5 people who've been chilling all day, they got the same tempo, chilling. Even though you might have one that's hype, one that's chill, one that like to crack jokes, da da da. Everybody's still cool, everybody's still chill, and da 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 until somebody come fuck the whole energy up. So it's kind of like the same way. Like we sync in ways as well.
Yeah, you right because it's been plenty of times when it's just like now we can take now for example, like me, you, DCIF, and myself, right? We all chilling, we talking about general shit, we getting along, ain't no problem, ain't nobody disagreeing, ain't nobody saying, well, hold up a minute, and then all it'll take is for one person to come up here and fuck the whole energy up,
Facts, facts.
fuck it all up.
Fuck all this shit up. Shout out to Super. What's going on, brother? Shout out to Satara. What's going on, mama? How you doing? Shout out to Codis him. How you doing, bruh?
Bruh.
Yeah, you see, super. What's arbitrary with you, my homie? I ain't forgot about that time. I don't forget shit. Shout out to Satara. Shout out to Cody Shim. Yeah, shout out to everybody coming in the house, man.
shots.
Yeah, I don't forget nothing, man. When I say I don't forget nothing, like I don't know. I don't forget shit. If you ever fucked over me, I never forget it. Now I forgive, but I never forget. And if you do some real shit for me, I never forget that shit. And I think that's one of my problems. Like, um, when I say shit like I'ma support you, or if I say shit like I got your back, that be my word. So niggas might say something like, "Well, Cook, why the hell you gave, why you hell you gave that person $100, or why you do this, or why you do that? You know they was dogging you." I said, "Well, man, I gave my word. I gotta ease up on that shit a little bit." Cause I end up getting fucked a lot of times when I tell somebody, "Man, don't worry about it, I got you." But I don't never forget though. I'm always watching shit. Always watching shit.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, man. So what time is it out there in Cali? It's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, some shit like that.
10:04.
Yeah. It's 1 o'clock over here, or down here in Atlanta. They remind me too, I gotta fuck with Cuzzo.
Yep.
Whoa, what's arbitrary with my G?
Hey, what's going on, fam?
There is super. What's going on with you, bro?
Ain't nothing, man. Just a lot of motion on my end. Real talk. I gotta get up early. I got a full day of motions tomorrow. So shit. Probably about to lay it down, but I had to come up and say what's good.
Hell yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
Right, right. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, homie. Uh,
What y'all
so
was talking
super,
about
what
earlier, though,
what
man?
what part of what part of town you from? What state you in?
I'm in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
me standing
all
right
right.
there on my little avatar. That's me in on the Trinity River with the Dallas backdrop right there.
Okay.
Hmm.
But you in Georgia, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was born in Kennesaw.
Oh yeah, no shit. That's right off of 75. I know exactly what that's at.
I was just about to
Uh,
say that, boy. That's so sick now, bro.
Yeah, I was born in the Peach State.
the Peach State. Yes, sir.
And it's crazy because I always told myself I was gonna move back, but I never did.
Well, we always got a spot for you down here in the South. We known for the hospitality. We known for a lot of fuck shit too, but the
Yeah.
hospitality is good.
If I
You
could
come
move,
down here, Atlanta, man, especially now this shit work two ways. You can come down here, and if you broke down on the side of the road, a nigga be quick to pull over and help you. Or goddamn, a cross might get burnt in your front yard. So this shit wild out here,
you
bro.
thought you about to say either somebody come by and help you or somebody gonna come by and rob you.
That too. That too. Cause
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, they don't call it the dirty South for nothing. They
I'm
don't say
already
the dirty
knowing.
South, boy. It's dirty down here. I ain't want to mention that part, but yeah, it's dirty down here in Atlanta,
Y'all
bro.
y'all seen that Atlanta, the TV
Hmm.
show Atlanta?
Oh, ATL, yeah.
Yeah.
Not the movie, but the TV show when they had the episode Robin season.
Mm-hmm. Robin
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Caesar.
but no, that's anywhere. I just actually got off the phone with my homegirl and her cousin just did some snake shit on they little thing they got going on down here. She telling me about that shit, and it's fucked up because that's her own family. And shit, so that shit happened everywhere. Fuck. But if
Yeah,
I would
man.
move somewhere, I would move like I told myself, like I'll move to Portland. And I only been cause I don't know. I've been out there one time, had a good time. Like I want to move up on that side, like Northwest Portland, Seattle,
There's
motherfucking
bad news out of Portland.
Washington, Vancouver. That's cool, ain't it?
Vancouver is British Columbia now. Canada. As well as
No,
Vancouver.
Vancouver, Washington,
Uh, I know Bar
and
Harbor.
Washington.
Have you heard of that place in Washington?
What's it called?
Bar Harbor. It's near Olympia.
Nah, I only know Vancouver because we drove from Portland to Vancouver to go to the dispensary.
Uh, right on. I have an uncle in Bar Harbor, and then I have friends that stay in some other town that's outside of Olympia.
Yeah, I just like the landscape up that way, like driving up and down mountains and hills and shit. And like downtown, they got this big ass lake behind downtown. So when you driving through, it's like a nice ass scene. Do y'all got pump gas in California?
You pump it yourself.
Yep. Pump this shit yourself. Nobody gonna make it around this bitch.
Same in
No, cause
Jersey.
look in Portland, you get the ticket for pumping your own gas.
In Jersey.
No shit. So y'all got what, self-service gas stations?
They got people standing there. You give them your money, they go in, pay, pump your gas.
That shit's scary when you're expecting it, man.
It's
I
a
was
It
way
used
to
to
in
be
create.
like
Jersey,
that
stopped
down
in
here in
Jersey
Atlanta though.
2 a.m, and the guy was just standing beside my door when I went to get out. I'm like, yo, what the hell? He's like, how much gas did you want? And I'm like, I can take care of it. He's like, nah, we got to pump it for you. I'm like, what?
It used to be like that down here though. Years ago, like when I was a kid, well, when I was a child. It used to
Yeah,
be like
originally.
that down here in Atlanta.
It
Like
used to
you
be like
pull up
that
to the gas.
everywhere.
They didn't even call it gas station. They call it filling station.
Or
You
service
know,
station.
watch or service station. Yeah, a service station. You pull up, they pump the gas for you, clean your windshield and all that shit. But they been stopped that shit. Like now, when people run up to your car and shit, they get cussed out or whatever. Now
Real talk.
Like when I was a kid, you would pay for the extra. You could get full serve or self serve. And if you paid for the extra, they'd check your fluids and make sure your wipers were good and, like, do a little inspection of your car while they're filling the gas.
Right? Check your
Like
air
$2
pressure.
extra. My grandma would do that every time. She'd be like, go ahead, handle that shit. We just sit there and chit chat.
and see, I think that's cool. You know, I think that's cool, especially with my girls, cause they don't check shit. If I don't check their cars out, man, my girls be riding around with goddamn 15 psi on their tires and all that shit. Like they wouldn't give a fuck. So I kind of appreciate the service stations and shit. You know what I mean? But they will
Yeah.
tax your ass though. You know, you need new windshield wiper. No, you didn't. You know, but that's how the shit goes.
Christopher, Texas in the building. Who that be like?
What part of Texas is he near you, Super?
That's what I'm trying to see.
You gonna roll up on him?
What happened? Oh, Christopher, Texas.
Got a newcomer to the chat. I've never seen Christopher, Texas. Welcome, welcome.
No Avatar. That's that spooky dookie, ain't
It's a Cypher's alias. He's punking us.
it?
Right.
But I don't
Coming
know, man.
through,
Like I
trying to see
don't.
what it
I've been ever since you know what, Super, ever since you said that, when you said that you might want to move someplace, I've been thinking about that. And I don't know, man, because I think that everywhere you go, like no matter what state you go to, if you move in the wrong place, you're gonna be fucked up. Like I remember, I used to haul livestock to Texas, and I thought that shit was lovely. Cause like I used to bring the livestock, and I hated it because I could never get used to the smell, but it paid enough money to where I say fuck the smell, like I get over it. But I used to deliver livestock, and I would see these guys come out there, man, and they were the nicest guys in the world, and they had the biggest animals I ever seen in my life. Like, have you ever seen a longhorn steer? Have you ever seen one of those? A bull,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
bruh. That
Massive.
shit freaked me out, bro. Like, I never seen an animal that big because the ones that I would deliver, they weren't that big. But when the guy came out there to get them, he would show me his stock, and I would see these motherfuckers with big ass rings in their nose the size of my hand. And I'm like, God, I never see that freaked me out, but they were sweet. Like you could go up to them and rub them. You know what I'm saying? And they were real nice, sweet animals. But he would tell you, don't come out here while I ain't here, or they'll attack you, like kind of like a dog. He was like, if you ever roll up, make sure you call me so I can come out here to get you and bring you up here. Because if you come up by yourself, they'll attack you. I can imagine being attacked by 1,000 pound steer. Like, what the fuck can you do if he run at you? What you gonna do? Climb on top of the truck? He'll just run into the truck.
It'll look like the
Man,
bull run. You just get walloped as soon as they catch you. You just be like, whoop, ragdoll.
And the tip, I never, bruh, the tip of them horns, them motherfuckers sharp like razors.
Yes.
I got a story, man. Back in the day, I was in Boy Scouts, and we had went on a camping trip to our camp master. His son-in-law had a farm, and we was camping on the farm for the weekend. They had a whole bunch of little baby bulls, and we had them mugs in like a little barn or a cut-off gate fence. Man, I feel so bad about that shit now, though. But we out there tackling them mugs, tagging their ear, and they was castrating them mugs and chopping their horns off, and I was out there helping.
Mm.
And I was going hard too. Like I was tackling the fuck out them little calves. But now, like thinking about it, what I know now, like man, that shit fucked up.
Yeah.
God damn, man. See what you was doing, man.
Man, I changed my life around, dog. I changed my life around, man.
Man, I thought you was cool, man. You fucking the animals and shit up, man. As a young, I'm just playing.
As a youngin'.
Hey, shit. We ain't know.
Hell no, we didn't know.
Can't,
Yeah.
can't, can't blame someone for something they ain't know, you know?
Right. Because it's amazing how, man, it's amazing how we'll actually change a whole
That boy
fucking
Kurt.
animal's way of living. Like, who the fuck are we to change how the fuck they do things? Imagine, because it's the saying, and it goes, what happens when the rabbit get the gun? Do you know what I'm saying? Or what happens when the deer get the gun? You know what I mean? And they change it on us. But we don't look at it like that. We look at it like agriculture, or we look at it, like we actually, our way of thinking, force it on animals. We make it their way. We actually, because of the way we think, we actually would change nature. That shit crazy. Like I used to have woodpeckers, and them some of the prettiest birds you ever want to see. You seen a woodpecker with the real bright red,
In blue.
yeah, with the real bright red
Spiky hair.
head, and yeah, and they have me spiked up like some heavy
A
metal
lot,
rocker
a
shit.
lot of them in
They got a
Atlanta.
helmet on or something.
It's
A
like
lot
they
of
got
them.
on a bright ass red helmet. They look cool as hell. I used to
Hell
have
yeah.
them all in my yard.
Yeah,
Have them
it's a
there
lot
no
of them.
more. They don't even come to my backyard no more. And I used to be like, okay, why I don't see no woodpeckers and shit? So my neighbors, I got um white neighbors on my left, in front of me, and beside me, and behind me I got black neighbors. But they were telling me they were like they older people, and they were telling me they were. I said, well, do y'all see the woodpeckers? You know, because you can hear them like them motherfuckers sound like jackhammers.
Yeah,
You can hear them in the morning time, and you don't hear them no more. So I was like,
yeah.
well, what happened to them? And they told me there's a what is it a chemical plant. No, it's a chemical plant that they built out here in Stone Mountain, and they make uh damn, I'm trying to think of the name of the company. I can't think of the name of the company, but they make stuff for pools and stuff like that. Like it's a chemical plant, and they said that that's the reason why they don't come around no more because of the smell.
Yeah.
And I
That's
was like,
that's a
wow,
good
that makes sense.
that's a good point you bring up because I can't think of the last time that I seen or heard a woodpecker pecking.
Because there's no bug swarm. The bugs
I
are most
swear
sensitive to
it's
the
a lot of
chemicals.
shit that you don't see no more, like bees, grasshoppers. Hell, I barely see ant piles like I used to when I was a kid.
Really? When it
Bring
used to
your
be
ass down here
overrun with
to
ants,
Atlanta. We
man.
got a lot of ants for your ass.
Yeah, go to
Yeah.
South Carolina.
Yeah. And hills on hills on hills on hills and everybody lawn. Bro, they the deepest species in motherfucking Atlanta. Their home goes with the red clay. Motherfucker, I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
they do. That's a fact.
They they'll invade your home, your school, every facility, any motherfucking thing if they want to.
They will come in your house.
They'll
Trust
take
me.
your
They in
girl.
my house. They coming in my house right now. The little red ones. You know,
Uh
they coming in my house right now, bro. Like I see them crawling up the wall and shit. You know, but I try to
huh.
keep them down in the crib because you know I got girls, so they hate. Ah, daddy, it's crawling up the wall. You know, so but they in
Mhm.
my yard like a motherfucker. Like I had to get on the guy that come out and do my lawn. I was like, bro, don't kill the ant pile. He was putting rice and grits and all that shit in the ant pile, like to kill them off. I was like, nah, bro, don't kill them. Let them build their
He,
shit up. Like, leave them alone.
he forcing them to
Yeah,
go or go into your shit. That's what he's
right.
doing.
They coming in my crib. So I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
tell him, leave them motherfuckers, leave them alone out there in the lawn because they got their own community out there. But when you kill them, where the fuck you think they gonna go? They gonna move instead of them moving across the street, they moving into the crib.
Yeah.
So yeah, ants, man, they serve a purpose. Like we all serve a purpose. And
Yeah.
I just don't think it's fair. Like, I mean, if you got a fly in your house, I can understand you kill the fly or whatever. You know, cause he in the house, he getting on shit, getting all on you, you know, all on your glass and your plates and your food. You know, I get it if you want to kill him. But if you got ant piles or if you got a beehive, or not a beehive, but like a you know, like down here we got yellow jackets and
Yeah.
they build their burrows under the ground. Trust me, if you run that lawnmower back there, the motherfucker gonna let you know you fucking around and get the fuck away. I'd have left my lawnmower. When was it? Probably about what? About a week ago. I left my lawnmower sitting back there for like 2 days because they took it from me. The yellow jackets literally took my lawnmower, bro.
Shit.
I'm riding around, ran over a little hive that was near like a old tree stump, and they start pop, 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 pop. Them motherfuckers start biting me. I ran and left the lawnmower sitting back there. Like I literally left my lawn tractor sitting back there for like 2 days. And my wife was like, "Go back there and get it."
They
I said,
fucking
"No, you go back there and get it. I'm not finna fuck around." So I had to wait until they
yeah.
calmed down. And then I went back there
Mm.
and put it in reverse and then just got the hell on. So now the grass
Yeah,
growing up around that tree stump because I'm not gonna touch it no more.
Get the
Mhm.
fuck out
the
of that
yellow jacket sting. Yellow jacket sting is worse than hornets, man. They
Oh
motherfucking
man, them motherfuckers feel like
and,
somebody tear
and
your ass up.
wasps. And wasps. Them motherfucking goddamn jacket stings, them yellow jacket stings ain't no motherfucking joke. And it's crazy, like
Mm-mm.
the ants, they don't discriminate whatsoever. You can have $1 million house, they gonna come in your shit, bro.
Yep.
You have a $7 million house, they gonna come in your shit. I've seen it. I've seen it. They don't give a fuck.
Yep. Yep. And I think we can learn a lesson from them. I think we can really learn a lesson from them because
Yeah.
me personally, this is just me personally. I think that they were here before we was, meaning I think that they were here before man was here.
Hmm.
So
well, yeah.
me personally, I feel as though we treading on their property. Like we trespassing on their shit. So I think that if you respect them, they won't fuck with you. Squirrels and
Hmm.
shit like that. What I do is I got birds. I got cardinals. Y'all know what cardinals are, the red birds.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got cardinals, little houses and shit like that on my patio. If I well, you can't see it now because it's dark. But like Chris, if you ever go live and we
Uh-huh.
talking about this shit, I'll go in the back and I'll show you the little houses that I got back there for them. So they come and they do their little shit and then they leave. I don't fuck with them. Like I love them. I want to live with y'all. And I feel like if you don't fuck with them, they don't fuck with you. But imagine if you really fuck with them and they decide they want to fuck with you. Who will win? Because animals will adapt, just like roaches.
Hmm.
Put raid. If you keep trying to kill a roach with raid,
Yeah.
boy, you better think twice because they're gonna get immune to that raid. Like they're gonna be like, "Oh, you sprayed raid on me? Nah, nigga, that shit don't work no more. We still coming."
Hmm.
They're gonna get immune to it, and then you gotta buy something else. You gotta buy something else. Then you gotta buy something else. Just figure out where they coming from, and try to move the fuck away from them, or kill where they coming from, so they won't come back to that place. But just leave them the fuck alone.
Right.
Cut them at the source for real.
We was the last ones here. If because you gotta think we was the last ones to have the final development. We are able to talk. We have a different voice box than they do. So we're able to talk and interpret
Hey, and you know what, Chris? I'm glad you said that.
ways. Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. I got a question
Hmm.
because I know Super trying to go to
Hmm.
sleep, so I'm gonna wake his ass up. Okay, check this out. I got a question real quick.
Mm.
Do you think that this is our final form? Like, do you think that the form that we are in now, do you think that this is the final form? Or do you think that we are going to evolve into something else? Now, I'm not talking about no spooky dooky big ass head or big eyes, but maybe I am. Maybe I am talking about that. Maybe I am talking about some ET looking niggas or some
Hmm.
goddamn first 48 type motherfuckers. But what I'm
Predator.
saying is, a predator, aliens. What I'm saying is, do y'all think that this is our final form, or do you think that years down the line, or even light years down the line, we're gonna look like something else or be something else other than what we are now?
That's hard to say.
Yeah. I mean, you got it's always a possibility, you know. And
Hmm.
then just thinking about like reincarnation, but also ascending into a higher state of being as a light body. And once you master that light body, I feel like you potentially can be anything you want, but that don't really answer the question because I mean there'll be a whole realm full of those type beings. And shit, I don't know.
No, I agree
Yeah.
with you on that point. I think you would evolve and reach your true potential as a miniature version of God. You're the reflection of God. You're the creator. So you would have like your own raven and your own tiger body, like every form of animal and bug you could think of, you would inhabit it to put the spirit of life into it, your unique spirit to make your little realm the same way this realm is.
Yeah, I like that movie. I think it's called Dante's Inferno. And like pretty
Yeah.
much, like once you pass, I can't remember. It's been a minute since I seen it, but like once you're in purgatory and like you master that sense of um comfortability and just knowing acceptance of what you possible of, then you know you can create your own realm, like this I am said. So that's when, like, when I be meditating and shit, or like I go to sleep, like I've been practicing, just building my own peaceful solitude spot that I can go to. That way, so when I do exit this life, what I'm saying, I could at least try and exist in the thoughts that I already been trying to master first, so I don't end up lost. But that's just me.
I don't
Mhm.
think you
That's
can
a
ever be
good. That's a
lost.
good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. Let's zero in on that point real quick. That Super just said. Okay, Super. Let me ask you something. Do you think that if you master a certain thought, do you think that that'll change the way that you live? Like, let's say you meditating on a certain thought. Like, let's say for example, like let's say you want to get your own business, right? And everything you try, you don't do it. Like you apply for loans and they say fuck you. You go try to buy like I'm in the trucking business, right? I got my own truck. So let's say you try to go buy a truck and everybody you go to, Freightliner, Volvo, Kenworth, Peterbilt, they all say fuck you, eat a dick. We ain't giving you no truck. Now, do you think that you can go into your mind and meditate and then zero in on something and it would change it? Like you'll be able to go out and then the same motherfuckers that told you no, now they telling you yeah. Do you think you can actually change your reality through meditation?
Yeah,
Mm, I mean, I definitely feel like you could change your reality through meditating, and that's just the whole thing about manifesting. But at the same time, I feel like through meditating and manifesting, you also come across accepting um, the real. And if it's gonna take more than what you're willing to give or whatever, then I feel like you'll be able to accept the fact that you need to change your approach. And
exactly. Peer pressure.
Yeah,
If you don't succeed at first, then you pick the
yeah.
weaker member of the group. You influence them. They influence the rest of the herd, and the rest of the herd comes back and changes your reality.
yeah, it
That's just one
definitely.
example.
Yeah, I feel like that business that question you gave as far as a business, like I feel like it's harder to say yes as opposed to maybe obtaining something else that a lot of other people don't have to partake in, because even through manifesting, other people still got free will, so you'll never be able to break what other people already set out to do. And if they set out to block your shine, then you're going to have to try and manifest a different way that don't involve other beings interrupting your shit. So that's a
Okay.
good question though. But like I'm big on manifesting, but like I said, that business question, that's just hard. Cause like I said, it's other people at play, and they got free will too. So just like I can't manifest that me and my daughter mom gonna be together. You know what I'm saying? I could just only manifest that we're gonna have a solid relationship through it all, because I can control that. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, that manifestation, and that's really what I was. That's really what I was getting to. Kurt said it. He put it in the chat. Manifestation. I believe that because I believe that. Like when I take it back further than me getting a truck. When I was just trying to get me, when I was just trying to, we was me and my wife, or my wife and myself, we was stuck. Like we was just going from apartment to apartment, and then we started going to rental properties and stuff like that, and we were just stuck there. And I kept saying, and I don't know if I was meditating or not, because back then I wasn't saying meditation. I was just praying and stuff like that. And I wasn't using the word quote unquote meditation. I was just praying about stuff. And I was like, I gotta get us out of this apartment shit into our own shit, even though we were being denied. Every fucking um real estate agent that we went to, they was like, nah, y'all don't qualify for this, y'all don't qualify for that, y'all can't get this loan and y'all can't get that loan. It's like all the doors were shut. But it didn't stop me. So I kept praying about it. And then I found a real estate agent that was like, who the fuck been telling you that? They literally said that. They was like, well, who been telling y'all that? I got a whole list of properties that y'all qualify for. So I'm gonna move that up to the question that I asked, which is, do you think that meditation can change a reality? Because I wasn't calling it meditation. I was calling it prayer. Some people will say, well, don't pray, meditate. And some people will say, well, don't meditate, pray. But me personally, I think that it's the same frame of mind. I think that once you find that place inside your head that you can go to, like it's kind of like finding out what works and what don't work. So if I pray today and I say, you know what, I'm praying for a guy. I'm praying for a 2020 Dodge Ram. I'm praying for that, right? And it don't happen, but I keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it, and then it happens. Now I can say that prayer works, but you might say, well, no, you wasn't really praying. You was meditating. So the only thing I'm saying is, let's take the words out of the way. Let's take prayer out the way. Let's take meditation out the way, and let's just think about the fact that you are concentrating on one particular thing. So you're using your mind. You're opening up your third eye. You're using all your chakras, and you putting all your energy into one thing, and you won't give up on it until it actually shows up. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you think that can change your reality? The power of the thought, power of the mind.
Yes, I do.
Hell yeah, it can.
Yep. I know that.
Perspective is everything, man. Like,
You see the whole world program
go ahead,
testing
Kirk.
an
I'll let you get.
exercise.
I'll let y'all go ahead and get it. I'm finna get ready to digress, though. I'm gonna let y'all run it. I gotta get up early than the mug tomorrow, but I'm finna tune in.
God
And,
damn, I'm trying to keep
peace to
your ass
sight.
on the chat.
I know, bro. But I got a lot of shit to do tomorrow, and
I
I'm
feel
tired.
you,
I ain't
bro.
gonna.
But
But I did want to catch up with you because I know last time you told me to come up. Bro. I'm probably gonna try and go live on Sunday, so
I'll
just
be there.
tune into that. But shout out to Cyphers, this I am. R
Yeah.
Cook, shout out to you. Kirk, shout out to you for going live. You know what I'm saying? Getting that dude on the panel who was talking all that shit on Facebook this morning.
you know,
He kept him quiet. He ain't really want to. He wasn't saying all that shit he was saying earlier, calling people ignorant and stuff like that. So, but that's
yep.
what's up though, cause you actually got somebody to come up. So shout out to you.
Yeah,
And
he,
y'all
he,
be easy, man. I'll holler at y'all on a later note.
yeah,
All
All
right.
right.
yeah.
All right, man.
Shout
Have
out
a
to
good night.
yeah, shout out to Superman. And let me tell you something before you dip, bro. your
Yeah.
shit gonna expand. You know, and I feel like your shit gonna blow up, bro. So keep doing what you're doing, man. You know, we
Yep.
need young brothers like you to keep doing what you're doing, bro. So keep it up. Keep up the good
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, appreciate it, appreciate it. Well, I got my little notebook. I got a lot of videos I want to do. I just got to sit down and actually start shooting the footage and editing that shit. I've been editing 2 videos right now that I'm gonna post soon, so look out for that. But yeah, for sure, I'm definitely trying to get the knowledge out, and it feel good to release my thoughts that I be thinking and shit. So
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Cyphers for the panel for being one of the first ones I really just come around and be on consistently. So shout out to all y'all too for sure.
Definitely.
Appreciate it, bro. Shout out to you.
Yep.
Super
AR
All
grateful.
right, y'all holla.
AR Cook, I just wanted to tell you when you was just asking about manifesting. So like I'll give you a prime example of what happened today. I was just like when I was just doing my when I had did a debate. So when he came, with everything he was saying, he was telling me in the on Facebook, it was like a whole different argument when he came on the panel. So it was like I already kind of manifested that he was gonna sort of, believe most of what I was saying anyway, and it basically kind of happened because he everything he was saying it was like a whole different demeanor because he couldn't even come with everything he was saying on Facebook till when he was presented live to debate me.
Right.
Okay, you talking about? I missed all that. You talking about the dude that's supposed to? What happened? Like, was this dude supposed to be a tranny or what? What?
No, what happened was I had just posted a picture. I was just reposting the picture on someone saying, Michelle Obama was scratching her balls or some shit. So I was laughing. I said, well, that was Michael, because her real name is Michelle LaVaughn Obama. So I just said it was Michael LaVaughn Obama. But I was telling them about all the different shit they do in Hollywood with the magic and shit because they could manipulate and change Adam. You could cover up Adam's apple. You could do all that type of shit. See, like they done got more advanced with that shit. So he was trying to tell me that he grew up on the South Side of Chicago. He grew up around her, saying that she was a little girl and stuff. So, but I was telling him, I said, well, I said, they know doing clones too. So it's like, you could make a clone out of her, or you can use a man, to make him look like that. So, we were just going back and forth for like about almost an hour. But I told him, I said, I was just done with typing and just wanted to debate it on the stream. But it was like that same energy that he was typing on Facebook when he came on the panel. It was like a total different thing. But like I said, it was like I already kind of manifested that I knew, I was gonna bring the truth to him. But then, it changed his whole demeanor when he came up there because like he couldn't even say the things he was thinking. He was like a whole different mind frame.
Hmm.
Because you have
Well,
that connection
and
with them.
Obama. I don't know when Michael came into play, but I know Obama as a young kid was not in Chicago. His ass was in fucking Kenya. Then I think he went to Indonesia
Yep.
because he was in Muslim schools out there, and then he came back and flew into Chicago, and you know,
Yep.
but yeah.
But no, you're right because you know the guy, so you have that connection point with him. Your
Mm-hmm.
entanglement.
Yep.
You
And
know.
that's why I'm telling everybody now. I be on Facebook. They don't like a post or whatnot. Like I said, I tell them it's like, just come debate me. And let me hear your truth on what you can say. And I'll give you my point. That's like, too much of that typing and shit. I'm getting over that.
I wanted him to address
Right.
because he kept saying, "Well, where's your proof that it's this, and where's your proof?" It's like, well, what's your proof beyond Google? If someone's
Right.
saying that slanderous shit about my wife, I would be like, "Yo, man, get a team of lawyers. I'm the president. You ain't talking. My wife's got a dick." But none of that happened, right? Trump sues everybody over any little thing. He's a bitch about suing people. He's had like
Mm-hmm.
26,000 lawsuits or something like that. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
Obama couldn't sue over his wife's good name. Like, that's the first lady. She should get respect from me.
Right. And like I said, he done said her name. You know, he said it, then slipped and said Michael twice. Like when he was doing the interview, he was like, me and Michael, me and
Yo.
Michael.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did you
Mm-hmm.
see the guy that testified in Congress, though?
Uh-uh.
Well, like, apparently they big thing out there. They were saying a bunch of people bought their way in, and Obama was one of them. And he had this fat white dude testifying before Congress that he used to roll around in a limo and blow Obama while Obama smoked crack.
Wow.
I believe it. Cause like I said, I still didn't believe that them children was his either, because like I heard, they were saying that those kids was like their neighbors' children, and
Yeah, they don't look
they,
a thing like him.
yep.
The kid's got to look like one of the parents. Like, come on, it's
Right.
kids.
Right.
That's how nature works. You got kids, they either look like mom or they look like dad, or they look like a little of both. They don't look like the neighbors.
Well, that's not quite. Yeah, but these that's not quite true, because my oldest daughter don't look nothing like me, and my wife, she look like my mom. So you sometimes they skip a generation. You know what I'm saying? They'll skip a generation or two, and they'll look like somebody else. I mean, I get what you're saying. Don't get me wrong. I understand
Obama's,
exactly what you're saying.
their
But I'm
grandma
just
would have been a
saying,
white
like
woman.
some children will skip a generation. I swear to God. Like if you look at my oldest daughter, you look at me, and you look at my wife, she don't look nothing like my wife or nothing like me. She looks exactly like my mom. She look exactly like my grandmama at her age.
So we'd have
She
to
look like hell. She
compare.
look like my grandmama right now. Like if
We have
you look at
to.
if you look at a picture of my mom right now at her age, because my mom is almost 70, she like 68 or some shit like that. I don't keep up with the age. Shout out to my mom. I love you, mom, because I know you're listening. But if you look at a picture of my mother right now and you look at my daughter, you'll be like, God damn, they look just alike. So the only thing I'm saying is sometimes the generation to jump over.
Yeah, that's a
You
good
don't
point.
think that
That's what I'm
might be the
saying.
case? You don't think that might be the case with Obama and his children? Or you
We
think
have
that
to
that's a
get
man,
pictures of
period?
the. We have to compare it to the rest of the family pictures to see.
Right.
That is a good point. I agree. Right on.
But it's like they never really like showed like no other family pictures of him. Like even like goddamn, like one of the children have some type of feature of him, but it's like it don't even seem like none of them had it. And it was like, cause all I remember was it was somebody was saying is that the kids was like some their neighbors' kids, and they just like had to put them in there to try to hide the fact that Michelle was a man.
I thought Obama was supposed to be Serpentor. They made him with Egyptian DNA and a bunch of other DNA to be this charismatic leader. Like they enhanced his embryo.
Right.
Like
Cause
they
even
got
like
stuff.
this, cause even when they say he killed Osama bin Laden, but how you kill somebody that's your good friend? And like it was no proof. It never really showed no proof that they killed him, because they just like I said, it's like they did like a photo manipulation picture showing that he was dead. But that was like I said, that there was still no proof of the body, none of that. Like how just recent how you just go and just say I'm gonna go kill him, and that was like right around the time election time.
Well, one thing that's a fact, one thing that is a fact, and don't take my word for it, you can fact check it. One
Mm-hmm.
thing that's a fact that they do in the media is they don't always show you they don't always show you current stuff. Like they'll show something in the news tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
right? But that shit happened 3 years ago. But they'll show it like it just happened today.
Right.
Yep.
Like Osama bin Laden, if he's dead, they killed that motherfucker a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But they showing you pictures that they going into the bunkers and all that. That'd be bullshit, bro. Now I know that for a fact. Not me. I didn't do the research, but I know brothers that did, and they showing it to me, and I'm like, well, goddamn, I ain't know that. But if you really pay attention to it, you'll be able to see that they showed the same footage 2 years ago. I'm talking about outfit, words, the same soldiers. They had the same type of guns and all that. Like these niggas narrowed it down to the boots that they were wearing. They'll be like, well, they wasn't even making those boots back then. You know what I'm saying? So they break it all the way down to what they were wearing. So the fact that this footage is not authentic, if you're not paying attention, that's where they deceive you at. Because most people ain't paying attention to that shit. I know I wasn't until somebody showed it to me. They were like, man, that's old footage. And I'm like, no, it ain't. Like, why the fuck would they show old footage? And then they're like, okay, cool. Let me show you, like, this 2020. They'll show me footage in 2017 and say, look at what they was wearing. Look at that uniform that soldier had on. Look at his helmet. Look at his boots. Look at the type of gun he had. Now bring that shit up to 2020. They don't even use this shit no more. They don't wear those uniforms no more. Blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, goddamn, yeah, that's right. Like it's some stuff that you can look at and you can't deny it. So I feel you, man. I think that some of this shit be straight bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Like a whole big script or some shit.
Yeah.
The script is right because when you say that word script, when you say script, then you can say scriptures. And when you say scriptures, what are scriptures used for? Scriptures are used for prophecy, right? So you look at the Bible and you look at the Bible and you say, well, what's in the Bible? Scriptures, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you look at scriptures. Scriptures come from a script. So who's writing that script? You feel what
Right.
you see where I'm going with this? You see where I'm
Yep.
going?
Yep.
So they living out that script and they changing it to make it fit that script. Like they'll change the shit to make it look like something. They put the illusion up.
Yep.
Okay, this is what you see, but this is what it is. And if you're not able to see what it is, then you lost.
Mm-hmm. That makes a lot of sense.
We got one who can see.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That was an excellent
I'm
time.
gonna have to call it a night, y'all. So I gotta wake up
Man,
early
what the
tomorrow
fuck,
too.
man? What the fuck, Chris, man? God damn, bro.
Gotta
All
wake
right.
up early tomorrow too.
Man, or Cook, you gotta get your show popping, bro.
I gotta get it going, man, because I'll just say, all right, y'all tune in to my show, but shit, I can't. But it's all good though, man. Appreciate Chris Cypher for opening up for a minute.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. And y'all close out. Go ahead. I know what we do.
It's good catching up with you, Cook. We missed you. Kirk, excellent debate earlier. Everybody go check out the replay. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't yet. Cyphers, as always, thanks for having us. It was excellent. Start off to my day off tomorrow. Hope everybody has a great night. Calling it a short week. Y'all need to get up early. Go
You
get some
know?
BBMs. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.
You know?
Yeah.
Shoot, I just want to say thanks for everybody for coming to my debate that I did earlier, and shout out to my boy Chris or Cook. This I am, aka the alias Hexakin. Shout out to all the queens as usual. Learning so much from y'all, and shout out to my boy Super, and my saying. Peace and hair grease. Arbitrary gang.
I'm in the building. Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up, man. man. Appreciate all the guys and guys for coming through. Thank you, Kirk. Thank you, Dis I Am. Thank you, Art Cook. Thank
I
you,
ain't close
Super.
out though. You know?
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
let me close out. Yeah, let me close out real quick before you play the music, because you know when you play the music, that's the end of it. So let me
Yeah,
close out before you play the music.
go
First of
ahead.
all, I want to shout out to Super for coming through. Appreciate it, bro. Like I said, much love. I don't forget nothing. If you do one thing to help me, I never forget that for the rest of my life. So shout out to Super, shout out to Kurt for coming through. Shout out to D Siam for always being the first one to hop on the panel. Appreciate your support, bro. Even though this ain't my channel, I appreciate your support. And I already know when I get my shit popping, you're gonna be over there too. So shout out to D Siam, shout out to K Smith, Satara. Let me see who else in here. Everybody that's in the chat. Shout out to all y'all for coming through. Cody Shim, man, you still got some work to do. Um, Shout out to everybody that came through in the chat, man. Shout out to Chris Cyphers for opening up the platform so we can come on here and talk about this type of shit. And I just want to say this: love everybody and love everything. Love the animals, love the insects. You know what I'm saying? Don't always kill the ants. You know what I'm saying? Don't always kill the birds. Don't always kill the flies because they got a purpose in life just like we do. You wouldn't want, what if the fly had the gun, or what if the mosquito had the gun? What if the ant had the gun? If you think more along those lines, and I think life will be better for you, because if you don't attack them, trust me, you'll realize that they won't attack you. When you step on the ant pile, them ants gonna attack your ass. When you step on my wife, I'm gonna attack your ass. So if you look at it more like that, then I think you'll get a more clearer view, of how life works. So that's all I wanted to say. And shout out to y'all, man. And Chris, you already know, bro. Whenever you come back on, I might not be in the chat, I might not be on the panel, but I'm always watching. Peace out to y'all, bro.
Fact.
Um,
Peace out, brother. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to my fault, Manza. I know you came through at the ending,
Party to the party.
so we'll be going live tomorrow as well, so don't worry about it. So we'll hope to see you then. Appreciate you coming over. Now, um shout out K Smith, shout out to Satara. Um, what's up here? Orly Land, shout out to the goddess, the underrated darkness, the weirdo Christopher TX. I don't even know if that shit is Texas. That shit just could be TX, god damn it. shout out shout out to Coda Sim. Fans in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to everybody that came through on the panel. Like everybody said, man, love yourself. Love everybody else. Take care of yourself. Take care of everybody else. It's your water, your seasoning, your fruits, your vegetables. Y'all know how we do it. Stay healthy. Um, this is the Smokers Lounge. I am your host, Chris Cyphers. Chris Cyphers. About to drop that beat. Peace and love, family.